Hey guys, and welcome to what it is, a pilot episode for a new format that I want to do on SimNation. Let's call it for now Lounge Time. That may actually change. How about you take a look at what the title is right now, what the point is. See, I want to talk about many things, but the main issue sometimes is that I not always get the right lighting, so I can actually record my beautiful face, which I know you guys love to see, but and also I need to be dressed. But no, actually the main issue is that I don't get enough lighting, and I want to be able to put up more videos on YouTube. The only way to actually do that is, to find a format that I can do more easily, more often, and what is better than just playing a game we like say SimCity, or just something fancy to look at while we are actually talking about important things like economics and politics, and screw all that. The important thing here is about gaming, and actually today I wanted to talk as the pilot episode on my experiences on building my own PC gaming rig. So what you're seeing right now is actually a 1080p 60 FPS recording, which is something I would have never been able to do on my iMac, especially my 660M iMac. Like, take a look at this. This is all ultra or high, if there's no ultra version of it, and it's just playing beautifully in 60 FPS while I am recording. Of course, in other cities it will actually not look as good, but yeah, it is good to be able to see this game so beautiful, and like I can even fast forward and those shadows, oh my god. But yeah, you get the idea. I mean, man, and the experience of building a PC, it's a whole thing, compared. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Oh man, this game. Oh, look at the shadows on the building from. Oh nerdgasm right here. Nerdgasm all the way. Oh yes. Anyways. So yeah, I will tell you what the specs are in a second. It's not huge, but compared to what I had, it definitely is. But the main issue that I have right now, and I'm gonna get it fixed soon by just putting in a lot of more money, is the monitor. Now I currently have an NT or TN, is it TN monitor? Let me look. I don't even know. Well, one of those monitors, and I know it sucks. It was a terrible purchase. I didn't even know that it was one of those. I thought it was an IPS monitor, a cheap one, but at least one of those. But no, not even that. So it looks horrible. It has the view angle of like half degree. I don't even know. Like, pixels on the top are super dark, the ones on the bottom are really bright, and it's a 21.5 inch display. It's not even a 27 inch like my Mac, on which you would expect colors to look different from different parts of the screen because it's so big, which by the way doesn't happen on the iMac. But no, on this it's just terrible. Of course, it's because of that type of monitor, and it's 1080p. It's not really that crisp. It's just a cheap monitor. I knew what I was getting into, so the solution is of course to buy a really expensive monitor. And yeah, it basically costs as much as the whole computer that I bought, but I will be buying a Dell that is 27 inch 2560 by 1440, which is what I have on my Mac right now. Pretty much the same kind of monitor. It's not gonna have a glossy finish, it's going to be matte, but you get the idea. It is going to be great to look into it, and it is a shame to play this just beast of computer again compared to what I had before, and then see an inferior image just because of the crappy window that is between me and the paradise behind it. It is pretty much like living in the paradise and having a crappy, dirty, broken window to look through at your home. Like, you're not gonna have a great view because of that freaking window. Just fix the window, damn it. So anyways, it is it's nice to see the game so beautiful though. And anyways, so yeah, the specs on the computer. Well, in case you haven't been following my updates on Twitter or just our forums, it is an i7 4 gigahertz CPU, well, by i7, you know it's an Intel, and 4 gigs of RAM just to get started, and 1 terabyte of hard drive. Nothing fancy there, but it has an NVIDIA GTX 970 from Asus, which is quite fancy, let me tell you, because it doesn't even make any noise. In fact, I was kind of freaking out all over the place. Whenever I turned it on, it was getting really warm and the fans wouldn't spin, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to burn up. I'm gonna waste so much money on this. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to make a barbecue on this. What a waste of money. And no, actually, the fact what was going on is that this sort of feature that it won't turn on the fans unless it has to. So whenever it hits 60 degrees Celsius, that's actually when it starts working, more or less. I think it's 60, 62, you get the idea. So, you know, but it's really silent. This is a really silent CPU, computer. And, for motherboard, I got the Asus again, C97 or 97Z, whatever the order of those are, Pro Gamer motherboard. So I have enough expansion slots for maybe one day an audio card. I don't think I'm gonna get one, but just in case, sometimes I get crazy about audio and I need to buy one. So, but for now, the integrated one is really good. I get some noise from the audio jack, so maybe something about the connections. I need to it's really small, but I still notice it, so I need to see why is that's happening, but you get the idea. So, you know, building a PC is a whole thing. You need to do a lot of research, find out what is compatible with what. You can't just buy parts and that's it, of course. They have different sizes, and, you know, CPUs have different pins. So, you know, coming from buying a Mac, the experience is completely different. Of course, I could just buy a pre-built computer. In my case, I should have bought an Alienware, because it is pretty much the same Mac experience. You know, you're buying well, I guess Alienware are high quality products with high quality materials. I'm gonna assume they all are. Maybe that's not the case. You know, that's the case with the Mac, right? You're gonna get a beautiful display and everything, but you know, it may not have the power you need, because, you know, unless you're getting a Mac Pro. But you know that, right? You know that because you know you're getting a, you know, NVIDIA 660M. You know that, they are telling you that. But, you know, all the materials and everything is gonna be just beautiful. You know, an aluminum chassis with a beautiful display. You know, everything is gonna be great. It's just going to be more expensive to get to the same specs on a that you could get on a PC for less. Yeah, at the same time on the PC you can get a lot of disappointments, like I got with this display. I thought, you know, Samsung makes great displays. Of course, this display can't let me down. Oh no, it totally did. It is a cheap monitor. It is expected. I'm just used to Apple that, you know, I guess everything is, you know, has a minimum price, but I know, at least you know for a fact you're buying a good thing, right? Even if you're buying the cheapest that they can offer, it's still maybe a lot of money, but at least you know for a fact it is a good one. Well, other, you know, manufacturers will just have, you know, like high and medium and low standards, and, you know, you can just buy the one that suits you, right? Which is fine. And my point is that there is no safety net in when it comes to PC. You can buy a high quality or a low quality product from anyone, right? There's no brand that is only high quality, so you need to do a lot of research, and that is sort of what I encountered while doing this. And I want to make a video about gaming on the Mac, because I think it's going to get really interesting in a few years, but we're gonna do it in a different video if this format suits you, if it floats your boat. For now, we're gonna actually go to another city and see how it looks with more stuff in it. And this is a really old city and it doesn't really have much going on, but anyways, yeah, so I'm just happy that I am able now not only to play at 1080p 60 fps and everything at maximum, hopefully soon in 1440p, and also have settings very high and be able to eventually, you know, I mean, I'm still gonna be able to record in 1080p 60 fps. That won't change a thing, but of course I will have a better gaming experience, yay. But yeah, I just love the idea of being able to provide very high quality video for you guys, right? So you can, you know, it's nice to see a video. I mean, since you're not playing it, so at least it looks good, right? And I got a better microphone, which is the one you're listening me through right now. And of course, you know, now I got this PC, so I think I'm fully equipped. I didn't necessarily did it for YouTube, you know, it is for my entertainment. I like to be listened right, if that is a thing. So the microphone does that, although that was partially because of SimNation, and the PC gaming rig just because of me, and you know, SimNation is another excuse, and this is definitely not 60 FPS. There's a lot of going on in the city. I may actually have to lower lighting, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, it looks good. I wish I could have played SimCity like this, definitely. Whenever I did on the first time, yeah, high will help a little bit. Ultra doesn't really improve that much, and it really eats up your GPU. Anyway, I'm also encoding as I'm doing this. Maybe I can play just fine without actually recording, but a lot of the hit of that is being taken, of course, by the i7. So that is one good reason to get that kind of CPU. How about we lower the geometry a little bit, so we get a lower poly count on the screen. That should help a little bit. Maybe not. Whatever. Anyways, you get the idea. You get the idea of what? Why am I saying that too often? What is going on? Oh, this is a really nice city, by the way. What a beautiful game. I definitely want to see how After Dark Expansion Pack 4 City Skylines looks. Cities at night are usually beautiful, and this is a prime example of it. Oh yeah, it definitely makes a city feel alive because it keeps changing and morphing, you know, just beautiful. Anyways, yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this video, and you know, I will show my rig whenever it's done, whenever I get the right monitor. I may wait for the mouse and keyboard. I'm right now just using the same that I'm using for my Mac, and I just use a piece of software to switch immediately from one to another. And it has no latency that I can tell. It's using the Ethernet anyway, so it's working pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that because I actually like what I have, and you know, I would have to buy a mouse and so on, more expenses. Let's stop for a little bit of buying stuff anyway. So anyways, pretty excited to be able to deliver you guys better content, higher quality, and hopefully more often. Hopefully you like this this format. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We can definitely have more videos more often if you like this, because this is fairly easy to make as opposed to the other kind of content I usually make. So yeah, that is all for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.
Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her... Stop sticking your finger in your ear! Alright, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It doesn't really well. Okay.
Oh, they're coming for you, Pablo!
Shit,
Run!
Oh, yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host, this is Stuart, and that is a fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.